Welcome to Money Anchors. Let's talk about last week's market and what are the outlook for the next week's market. Let's start with the global indices.
So globally, if you see, out of 5 trading sessions, 3 had actually turned red. The markets have mostly absorbed the war news. However, the hawkish comment by the Fed reserves have brought down the markets to a great extent. I anticipate the markets moving sideways.
What about the last week's Nifty?
So the last week's Nifty, you have seen that the news of HDFC merger took the markets up to close to 18,100 levels. And soon after that, the Fed Reserve announcements has brought down Nifty 17,600. So market had been in the range of about 600 points overall.
Correct. So coming to last week's candles, a little bit about it.
So last week candle, after a subsequent fall of close to 3 candles falling, we've seen a bullish green candle which is getting formed. So we can anticipate that the markets are planning to move up in the coming days.
So even coming to India VIX, right? So we were seeing on the Friday it was minus 6%, which was around 17.69 points. So even that is a little bit volatile.
You can say that the volatility index itself is volatile.
Coming to open interest, so there were 5.2 million put contracts at 18,000 levels and 3.7 million contracts at 17,700 levels. We can see a straddle that is built at around 17,800, and also key support and resistance values are around 18,100 in the resistance part and 17,500 in the support part. Yeah.
And what do you think about PCR?
PCR is at around 0.8, which refers to a sideways trend.
And we were actually talking about it that markets between 0.8 and 1.1 actually means that the markets are sideways.
Correct, right.
Yeah. So talking about FII, DII data, FIIs has been a net buyers for 3 days, but then they turned to be net sellers. On Thursday, we saw them to be net selling close to 5,000 crores. And on Friday, they have again been a net seller of close to 575 crores. The DII have been supportive of the market. However, only on Friday there was net sellers of close to about 16 crores, which is pretty low.
Negligible, yeah. What about the gold prices right now?
So gold prices have basically been sideways as well. The crude oil prices fell below $100 per barrel, and gold prices have actually been sideways with a slight reduction in their rates. So the Rithik stocks, actually, if you see, the HDFC duo went up by 10% and then again fell back to the almost the same prices that they started with. Infosys has seen a slight high in the beginning days, and again Infosys also went up to some extent and has again fallen down. Okay. And if you look at Reliance has actually been steadily growing from the last week. So it has been at 2,300 levels and now it has gone up to 2,600 levels.
Correct. So coming to next week's key events, few of the industries are announcing their Q4 results. To watch, there is HDFC, there is Infosys, there is also TCS that is going to put its results out next week most probably. And coming to another one point which might change the market is going to be definitely inflation data, which is going to be put out by even US and from India.
So basically, if you see that the markets are going to go open green, and the drivers for the market is going to be the TCS and Infosys results, and you'll basically see a surge, and we are positive about it. Okay. Then since the global markets continues to be negative, there could be some correction that we can expect and the market going actually sideways. So all in all, the week might end with the markets going sideways.
Yep. We'll be continuing to post our next week's positions. Thank you, Venkatesh. Let's meet again next week.
Thank you.